Hello and welcome to kind of a new video, a new shit. Everything is new at this point. I'm a freshman at pharmacy. Okay, now you don't know me. Post this kind of videos. My username is PG23_B. People who knows me, there's people who not. Probably now you are watching or you know me in real life. Okay, I used to love post a lot of shit. I have multiple YouTube channels, I have multiple enthusiasm in multiple apps, but in the last era, everybody starts watching the low quality videos, the AI slow, the short videos that doesn't give you any shit out of it. So let's start about what is. Made some videos about defining love, and as I age and I get more mature, I look at these videos and I don't agree with it. Okay, I always define that was a huge critical thing for me. What is love, and do we, as people, as humans, as society, understand what is real love, or we just get multiple shit and just call it love and call it a day? Now, because I live in Iraq, our definition of love here is so fucked up, and each person has his own definition, and that's alright. Because love is not a real thing. It's not an act. Don't just get a pillow and define the pillow to you. This is possible. If I define this pillow right now, you will agree on the definition because it is an object. You can see it. You can touch it. You can observe it. Very good. But the love is just love. Okay. If we want to go to the biological stuff of it, it's gonna be just chemical connections. If we want to go to the mental stuff of it, it's just neurons connections and a branching and some chemistry. Okay. And if we want to go to the physical part of it, it's the smell, the look. If we're gonna talk to the overall definition of it, you won't have one. That's the sad thing about it. So let me definition love. And are you, my dear viewer, in love or not? Now, how would I How would I define love? Okay, love is a feeling you get with a with the opposite gender. Okay, I'm sorry, LGBTQ community. Okay, I can't go support. Okay, I said it. It's a disclaimer. You can take it the way you want. After all, I don't believe in LGBTQ. But if you have a fucking like same gender boyfriend girlfriend, I don't care. Good for you, I guess. Back from the disclaimer. Okay. Love is when you talk to a person. I'm not gonna specify any genders right now. And you don't just feel like you wanna crack. Okay. I'm gonna go to that side. Okay. This video is unfiltered after all. I don't want to just talk about the general idea without going to the details. So it's when you talk to this person. It's not just you want to crack him, not just to kiss him. No, it's when you talk to this person. Word from his mouth. It's just like I don't know, heavens to you. People say it's the butterflies in your stomach. Watch it. That's anxiety. I'm not gonna talk about it. But it's like to adore this person. Anything he does, any words he says, anything he wears, it just becomes holy for you. You just adore these things. And it's not wrong. It's not right. It's just something that counts, okay? But now I can just say that love is when someone just exists and you be attracted to him. That is love. This is not. This is attraction. This is crush, okay? And the crush is one of the first steps of love. Love, we're gonna see it in this video, it has many steps. Now you have this crush on someone, and his voice, his doings, his wherever. You just get that attraction, and that's okay. But now it's like the two paths, okay? To this sexual part, you get attracted to or not. If you do get attracted to the sexual part and to the general part, that's okay, that's good. But if you only get attracted to the sexual part without the overall, the personality, the shit, that's a bad sign, and you should stop right here. This is not even some bullshit. You have a pure mind because of porn. Stop watching porn. Okay. Now let's go back to the good side. To them. Okay, you get attracted to them, sexual or not, but you precisely be personality to the overall. Now it's the thing. How much time you need to this crush? Well, as I said, it's just a crush. Do you really know him or her or whatever? Love is not just crush. You need to know them, to stand beside them, to put them through some stuff. I'm not saying that shit on them. No, just with days, with shit, with life as we know it, something can happen, and from his action towards this stuff, person, or you were just blinded from love or crush you had. Now let's say days passed. And when I say days passed, I don't mean fucking 3 days, my nigga. Okay, listen to me. It's not 3 days. I'm talking about months, maybe years. Okay, and he's the same person. He didn't change on you. He helped you in a way or another, mentally or physically, in real life, even only digital life on the social media. After all that and all of his help, shit, and you must provide the same. Just you can't just take from someone's energy and time and not provide the same. Okay. After all that, you still look at him at the same very way you looked at him at the very beginning. There's an old story about an old man and a woman and a boy. I don't know. It's a long story. Okay, I'm gonna give you the short story long. It's the man goes to a woman and be like, I like you. Can we date? And she'd be like, no, you're only attracted to my body. And he'd be like, no, I'm not attracted only to your body. I actually like you. She'd be like, okay, I'll give you 6 months. We are not gonna talk anymore. After 6 months, you're gonna find me at the same exact coffee that we're in the coffee shop. And if you still remember, that means you are really into me, not just into my body. And after 6 months, he goes to the same coffee shop and he finds her and they chit chat. And then they get married at the end of the story. So the thing is, you need time to actually realize, is this real love? As they say, love from the first sight. I don't believe in it, but sometimes it happens. Now, the third part. I'm sorry, I can't pronounce some words, okay? To the part of the video of love, it's actually committing. We see many people get married from love relationships and shit, and then they basically divorce, or they stop loving each other. Well, where does that come from? Did love just die? It's not. It's commitment. One of the many structural points of love is committing. It's every day you waking up and you be like, I love this man, woman, dickhead to my death. Okay? If you don't wake up and say that to yourself, you don't commit to it, love is gonna end. Love is not, or actual life is not a movie. You don't have every day something new going. You don't go travel and explore the world every day. No, actually every day is a routine. Every day you wake up, same face, same shit, same duties you have, same responsibilities. And after all, you still, with all that shit, every day you wake up and be like, I love this man, I love this woman, I love my life. Okay, some people doesn't. Some people doesn't do that. And what does that lead to? Problems. He remembers the very beautiful beginnings, like let's say the engagement time, the very beginning of the crush. Where did these days go? They didn't went anywhere. Same attraction, same shit, same interactive days. They just go used to it, so they are not in the same studio. But if you every day look at the small accomplishments, look at the very beautiful side of your life or bullshit, you're gonna love her, and it's committing. You need to commit on loving this person, on adoring him. Yes, some days it's gonna be maybe they get ugly, or some love them just for their face, for their looks. You love them for their personality, and yes, maybe they have a bad mood. Maybe some days they treat you like shit. Still okay. They are the same person that you loved once, and you will love because you okay. And this is like a huge part of love. It's committing. It's the same thing. Love. Fifth part of love, it's actually connected to the first very much. So, we got to the fourth, it's connected to the third, and it is saying, talking, communication. Now, in my perspective, communication is a very, very major, valuable in any human interaction or relationship. If it's a friendship, relationship, situationship, bullshit shit, I'm gonna talk about it later. You need to communicate. You need to tell him or her what's your problem. Like, even if you just sit like that and you think for a millisecond you love him, go tell him. It's not gonna be a major thing. He's not gonna be like, oh my god, wow, my wife loves me, wow. No, it's not gonna be like that. But in his neural connections, it's gonna strengthen a neuron. And yes, that is something real. We are coming back to the chemistry. If you repeat something too much, it's gonna lose value. Yes, I do understand that. Telling your boyfriend every 5 fucking seconds you love him is not gonna be good. But 7 times a day, every time you see him, like he's coming back from work, you are coming back from work, you kiss him and be like, I love you, that's good sound, okay? No, he will not get bored. No, you will not get bored. Just kind of a showing of the commitments you did earlier in stage 3 or level 3. I don't care, okay? Now, other than communication about how much you love him, about blah blah blah, you need to communicate what annoys you, okay? This person doesn't have telepathic? Yeah. They don't have telepathic powers, okay? They just can't read your mind, okay? They just, like, let's say you are mad about something he did, but you don't say why are you mad actually? They won't really know. Sometimes I do something I feel totally normal, but then my partner comes to me. My partner comes to me and be like, fuck you. What did I do to fuck me, nigga? And they be like, no, you know what you did. I don't. I really don't. And when I say I don't, I'm not just playing dumb. And half of the population is gonna agree with me. We don't know what we did because you didn't tell us that this annoyed you. And another thing that happened to me a couple days ago with my mom, I told her communication is very important in every human relationship. Okay, so I was like, we were normally sitting and chit-chatting, and she was like, I'm mad at you. For what? She said, something you did 5 days ago. I was like, why didn't you tell me 5 days ago when I did the shit? She was like, I thought you were gonna notice and change from yourself. Oh, bro, if you didn't show me that you were mad at me for doing that, how would I know that shit was wrong in your perspective at least? Okay, that's the thing. You need to communicate, to tell them your idea, what's your problem, what's your everything about something, so they can actually give a reason for it. Okay, sometimes he or she, like the other person, does something for his own reasons and his own calculations. Okay, and he sees it very, very valid. But in your perspective, because you don't know about the valuables of the situation, you'll be like, the fuck this guy did? Okay, but when you go talk to him and be like, why did you do that? He'll be like, oh, I did because this and that. You at least gonna have an idea, and then you're gonna have the ability to talk. No, even if you did it for that reason, that was wrong, or even if you did it for this reason, you're correct. I'm with you now. I'm not mad. Look, this is very easy. And here we go to stage 5 of love. Actually, I didn't plan for stage 5. I didn't plan for any of this. I'll skip it. I'm gonna talk about situationships. Situationships is very, very common in Iraq, more than any other place, in my perspective at least. And why is that? Well, in Iraq we don't have something called dating, okay? Now, I like this girl. I will go to talk to her as a friend. Why? If I go to talk to her as someone who is interested in her, it's gonna be like, fuck you, bro, block. Okay? And if I do that in a public place or in a physical place, she's gonna be like, police! And I'm gonna go thrown in jail for liking someone. I'm not gonna do that. But in other places, they do have some idea of dating. Okay? I will go to someone and be like, hey girl, I'm attracted to you. You are very hot. Oh my god, I'm gonna I like you so much. And she'd be like, okay, you're mid. And be like, I have your Insta, and they start talking, and from the very beginning, from the first thing he said, he made it clear that he is interested in her. He has attraction to her. So when she talks to him, she knows what he wants. Okay, so their talk would be a little bit easier because she knows he wants her, and he knows that she wants her. She wants him too because she's actually talking with him. Okay, so there's no situationship in that, just stages. Okay, in the crush, into blah blah blah. But in Iraq, we don't have such a thing. You just can't go to a woman and be like, I like you. Yeah, you are gonna blocked, my man. So the thing is, it's either you start talking as a crewmate, as a classmate, as any fucking mate, or you as a fucking friend, and after chatting for a couple million months, you become from a friend to a good friend to a best friend. From the best friend, you could be friend zone forever, or you could get or you get a promotion to be a boyfriend. But